Hello, good afternoon. Like you mentioned, we are from Vancouver Community College. We're in the second year of our Hospitality Management Diploma. My name is Brody Bailey. I guess I currently work with Marriott. I just celebrated my 8th year with the company, so pass over to Julia.
Hi, I'm Julia. I'm born and raised in Vancouver. I currently work at a restaurant downtown over here. Well, fun fact about myself, I used to have a turtle named Murphy.
My name is Katrina Pengelly. I'm a front desk agent at the Sutton Place Hotel. Fun fact about myself, I have a cat named after vodka, and I love her very much.
And my name's Caitlin Martin, and a fun fact about myself is I'm double jointed in my tongue. And over the summer, I worked at Langara Fishing Lodge as a housekeeper and a dining room server, and I currently work at Ocean Village Pub as a dining room server.
So last night at the reception, my team and I were chatting, and we were really inspired by the passion that the Joey's leaders had when they spoke for about the 10 minutes there. It made myself especially and a few others second guess our jobs and want to move over to the company, so that was pretty cool. It's pretty clear that they invest a lot of time and energy in the growth and development of their staff. Now Joey has the exciting challenge of recruiting a large volume of employees in the next 3 years. With such rapid growth, the company cannot solely rely on the current internal pipeline, so they are seeking additional talent through external challenges. We have come up with a variety of solutions to assist with this opportunity. One of them was targeted events hosted by Joey. So, I mean, you know, lots of the really skilled and qualified cooks in the city, they're not really looking for a job because they're happy. So we can host these sort of events to bring them into our space, like the reception yesterday evening, and show them what we have when they're in our arms and get them to second guess their job a little bit. So that was kind of one opportunity. Of course, a few other ways, you know, we would be looking to go to local colleges and such to find talent in the culinary programs. So I'm going to pass it on to Juliet now, who will speak about recruitment and retention.
So furthermore to what my teammate was saying over here is that regarding retention, there's obviously benefits. There's benefits such as flexible scheduling, which could be a compressed work week, sort of like longer shifts and such. Things like work-life balance. We all know what that means. We all know what that's like, balancing work and life. That's pretty much what that consists of. Things like employee referral programs, whether it's a bonus on your next paycheck or some sort of gift card to any other Joey restaurant or whatever restaurant you might work for. Things sort of like when it comes to healthcare and maternity leave / paternity leave, whether it could be either or because it's not just maternity leave. Those are also things that, of course, can pull people in. There's also, we thought of sort of a potential benefit for sort of pulling people in from outskirts of the city. Say people want to work at Joey Burrard, giving them some sort of part of a pay toward a transit pass, so it's easier for them to get from place to place and to come work at a bigger Joey or to be a part of a position at a bigger Joey or a different Joey. So when it comes to recruitment, what we've got here is we've found from historical patterns that our generation has been called sort of an inpatient generation, in the sense that we sort of will work somewhere and maybe there won't be so much opportunity arriving anytime soon for either movement, whether it's location or in actual where you are, whether it's like moving up to a different position or so. So we found that, within Joey, even just from listening last night, there are many different places. And even if you start as a server, you can go all the way up to just working in an office in the recruitment and education development part. So due to the lack of these sort of opportunities in these locations, we found that the advancement for positions in Joey was quite high. So that's what we've gathered from each other. So basically, a big part of what we look for in our generation, we have found, is sort of the internal social aspect inside of our work environment. So not just being able to say, I work for Joey, but even within inside, being able to actually be, sounds cheesy, but friends and family and team oriented within where you work. And we have found that Joey is huge on that. And we have found also that what was appealing to us most was that social component that we feel Joey has, even just being at the location last night. So along with that, there's also, I found recommendations, so that comes in handy, of course. We also recognize that Vancouver has a very wide variety of high-quality restaurants, which makes for very healthy competition and some nasty competition, but which also makes for a very large target market to bring other people. Of course, there's always social media, whether it's like the event that Brody was talking about, or any other sort of hashtag, or that's just getting huger and huger and huger and just never stops growing. And so yeah, so that's what we'll say for that. And I'll just pass it on to Katrina over here for some long-term suggestions that we have for Joey.
So what we call our mastery plan is a long-term plan based more solely towards the educational side of culinary and management. So we call it our Joey's Culinary Management Diploma, which is built and supported with a Joey tuition reimbursement incentive. This diploma is a culinary program that will be introduced into an established culinary school already in cities that Joey is a part of. This program is aimed at current employees as well as aspiring chefs who are looking to further their culinary skills and open an opportunity of a potential career within Joey restaurants. This program would focus on theory, so Joey culture and standards, leadership management skills, the fundamentals of running a business and staff, and mastering their team and individual culinary skills. With this program, Joey would retrofit each kitchen to their standards and work with the instructors to create a detailed Joey curriculum. Current employees that would take this program will gain skills and knowledge to grow and advance within the company, and new employees would now have completed their 1 to 2 years of culinary experience and have found a foundation that grows with individual Joey success. As a further benefit to Joey's, these kitchens can be used as test kitchens to bring in new ideas and menu items, and who's better to come up with new ideas than the fresh minds that are in them. Using this course, projects and competitions can be a great way for students to show individuality and feel important with the chance to show their creations. This will grow a strong rapport between these students, future employees, current employees, and Joey themselves. I'm going to pass it on to Caitlin to talk about the return on investment.
All right, so ways Joey's will benefit from our plan established is on return on investment. And Joey will be able to measure the return on investment from the applicants that have signed up to the program, the applicants that have dropped out, the applicants that are still in the program, and the graduates. And the way that it can be able to measure this is to further check the employment of the applicants that are graduated, and then also for additional advancement in the company. And then Joey can take the stats of the measurements and also see how the program is beneficial or not beneficial, and then also make annual adjustments to fit their needs. Finally, the mastery program requires capital, but we know it's a long-term approach. It'll be beneficial and sustainable. And in conclusion, the results of our plan will enhance the internal pipeline with continued passionate team members of the Joey group. Now I'll pass it back to Brooke.
Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening to us today. I mean, Joey's is, it's expanding, it's growing into the US now as well. So I don't think there'll be any issue really recruiting people. We just have to kind of get the word out there. So yeah, thank you.